I've been a fan of the show Community since it premiered, really. It was always really great and clever and did things that few sitcoms today really do. And that ended yesterday for me with one of the most astonishingly tasteless pieces of casting I have ever seen. And this is genuine anger you are hearing right now because I really have no idea how anyone thought this was anything approaching just something they should do to someone who has any sense of morality in their soul. The casting in question is Andy Dick as an imaginary little gnome thing that is forcing Pierce, Chevy Chase, to keep taking his anti-depression drugs, or like anti-pain drugs, whatever they are. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it has to do with Phil Hartman. His wife, Bryn, had been a cocaine addict for a while. She had kicked the habit, and then she went to a party where Andy Dick offered her some cocaine. She took it, she got hooked again, and entered a massive downward spiral that ended with her shooting Phil Hartman and then killing herself. And what did Andy Dick think about the consequences of his actions? He's fine with it. He has never shown the slightest hint of remorse about the whole thing. And in fact, there was a situation a while ago, maybe you heard of it, where he was in a restaurant, I believe, and he met John Lovitz and told him that he would put the Hartman curse on him. You know, I don't throw around the word evil a lot because I think it's a word that has lost its power when you do that. But what the hell else do you call a statement like that? And now, to see him in this role, it just hits way too close to home. I mean, I've never known anyone, fortunately, who did have a serious drug problem, but just come on with this piece of casting. It's like casting O.J. Simpson as a guy who kills his wife, or John Wayne Gacy as the clown from It. I shouldn't even have to say you don't do that because it should be completely obvious. What the hell were anyone thinking involved with this? And it came extremely close to losing me as a viewer, and I will still keep watching the show just because it has been so good so far, and aside from that piece of casting, the writing on this last episode was still up to its usual level. But I think the people behind the show need to think about just what they're doing and why they're doing it, because this was so offensive and needlessly so. They could have cast anyone as this character and it would have worked. I hope it was worth it, guys. Dan Harmon, whoever else was behind this incredibly insane thing that they've done. Because you're on record now having done this. And it is going to follow you. Don't think it won't. That's all I have to say about this. I hope people are listening and they're called out on this because they should be. That's really all I have to say. This just pissed me off so much. I needed to vent for a while. Thank you for listening, whoever has been.